What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Dub, and welcome to another episode of C-Dub Outdoor. Today's Tuesday, so you know what that means? That's right, it's Just a Tip Tuesday. In today's tip, we're going to talk about 40 cal. I'm here to tell you how you can benefit from these other people not wanting 40 cal. And the big benefit is in used handguns that are chambered in 40 cal. I'm here to tell you that you can go and you can find a great 40 cal handgun for super cheap these days because it's really not the cool round right now. And people are wanting to sell their firearms off that are chambered in this caliber, and they're wanting to, you know, pick up the new and cool calibers that, you know, people are telling them to. I'm here to tell you, don't listen to it. Go out and buy these, especially the ones I'm about to talk about, and you'll benefit from it. The first one we're going to talk about is the Shield, okay? Everybody knows that the Shield is one of the most sold subcompact handguns out there. One of the most carried subcompact handguns out there. And they're already going for cheap. But in 40 cal, you can pick these things up for almost pennies. I mean, ridiculous, especially used. And what I'm going to tell you is buy these. Buy them now, because there's a simple way to, you know, change these out to benefit you, I guess you would say. Or long story short, we're going to talk about barrel swaps. Okay? These barrels are identical in many ways, and they're different in very little ways. Difference in these barrels is ID. Okay, your inside diameter is very different because obviously one is chambered in 40 and one is chambered in 9mm. The other is this here. Those are your only two differences, okay? This is the only thing that's really going to affect the way that your handgun shoots per se. But these things are almost exact specs. So what you do is you go out and get a 40 cal Shield for super cheap, okay? And then you get a 9mm barrel for like $100, and then a 9mm magazine for $20. So you got $120. Say you pick this Shield 40 cal up for, you know, $200 used. You got 320 in it, and you potentially have, or essentially have, two firearms. One chambered in 9mm and one chambered in 40, which is awesome for you. So you pick this thing up for pennies and you get two firearms. This works out for the Glock 19 and 23. They're interchangeable. The Glock 27, 26, interchangeable. And I believe the first generation M&P compact handguns. So these things, you could change out the barrel. Of course, you can't go from 9mm to 40, so you can't pick up the 9mm and put the you know, the 40 barrel in the 9mm. You can get the 40 for cheap, and then get the 9mm barrel, or, you know, conversion kit, whatever you want to say. But it's usually you just pick up the barrel, put it in there, you're good to go. You got two firearms for the price of, you know, $1 1/4, basically. So don't hate on 40. Yeah, it's not the cool caliber out there right now, but it works. There's nothing wrong with 40 cal. If you just want to buy the 40 cal and shoot the thing, I'm not gonna say it's a great round, because there's many others out there that I like better, but it's not horrible. And you can pick these things up, like I said, for dirt cheap. Used Glocks are going, or Glock trade-ins, because all the police departments are trading these things in for, you know, pennies, and then they're selling them for dirt cheap, 320, you know, $340. You could get basically a brand, I shouldn't say brand new, but a newer Glock 23 that they're getting rid of, and they're trading in. So pick it up, go get a Glock 23, get a 19 barrel, swap it out. You got two firearms. Same with the shield, like I did. You got the 40, swap it out with the 9mm barrel, save yourself a bunch of money, and that's your tip for today. Of course, these barrel swaps are nothing new to the firearm games, but here's the thing: is the value of these 40 firearms is going down so fast. I mean, plummeting basically, because you could take a 9mm of the same, you know, frame and model and put it up against the 40, and that 9mm is still gonna hold its value a lot better than the 40. Say a 19 and a 23, go look at the price of a 19, go look at the price of a 23, you got at least a $50 difference anywhere that you look. So, you know, benefit from it, capitalize on it. Do yourselves a favor, do me a favor and like this video, subscribe down here, and don't take it so hard. It's just a tip.